The day Neymar took revenge on Germany and clinched the gold medal for Brazil at the Olympics was nothing short of spectacular. This happened on August 20th, 2016, in a match between Brazil and Germany in the final of the 2016 Olympics football tournament. It was the first time the two teams had faced each other since Germany's 7-1 thrashing of Brazil in the quarterfinals of the 2014 World Cup. Neymar, who was injured and didn't participate in that humiliating defeat, now had the tough mission of trying to restore national pride by avenging Germany and winning Brazil's first gold medal in football. When the referee blew the whistle to start the game, it kicked off intensely. Germany was the first to attack just 3 minutes into the game when Brandt received a forward pass on the right wing and advanced toward the goal. As he approached the box, he took a shot, but the lack of precision meant the ball veered significantly off target. Soon after, it was Neymar's turn to shine in the game. The Brazilian star got the ball in midfield and tried to use his advanced technical skill to dribble past two opposing players, but he was stopped by a foul. At the 10-minute mark, Germany startled Brazil's defense again when Brandt received the ball on the attack and decided to take a shot from outside the box. This time, Brandt's shot was much more accurate, hitting the crossbar and nearly resulting in a goal, much to Brazil's relief. 2 minutes later, Brazil intercepted a faulty pass from the opposition and launched a counterattack with Neymar receiving an excellent pass inside the box. However, Germany's defense quickly regrouped, preventing any chance of a shot and killing the play. Around the 15-minute mark, Brazil pressed and attempted to regain possession in the opposition's defense, but ended up conceding a foul in the contest for the ball. The foul near the area could pose a great danger to Germany, given that Neymar, who was prepared to take the kick, is known for converting opportunities into goals. When the referee signaled for the kick, Neymar delivered a cross into the box, but it was cleared by the opposing defense. At the 22-minute mark, Brazil won a corner and Neymar took it, sending a cross into the area. Renato Augusto, well positioned, received the pass and attempted a shot on goal. Unfortunately, he mishit the ball, striking it with his shin, which sent the ball out, wasting a great opportunity to score. Now was the time for Neymar to shine in the game. As the clock approached the 25th minute, the Brazilian star Neymar received the ball on the left wing and tried to advance towards the goal, dribbling past opponents, but was stopped by a foul. This second infraction against Brazil near the area represented another chance for Neymar to try to score, and this time he was determined not to waste the opportunity. The foul, occurring at a distance of 28 meters from the goal, did not offer a clear scoring opportunity, but Neymar was ready to defy the odds. When the referee signaled for the free kick, he executed an extremely precise shot, placing the ball exactly where he wanted. The opposing goalkeeper stretched as far as he could to reach the ball, but the shot was so well placed that it hit the crossbar and went in, leaving no chance for a save. At the moment of the goal, the stadium filled with Brazilian fans erupted in euphoria, celebrating the spectacular goal. Neymar, ecstatic, ran shouting, "I am here," before warmly embracing his teammates who shared the same excitement. This goal not only represented sweet revenge against Germany in response to the trauma suffered years earlier, but also put Brazil in a more favorable position to win the championship. At the 33-minute mark, Germany sought to respond by advancing with an attack on the right side, which was halted when Meyer was fouled near the area. The infraction resulted in a free kick that was executed with a precise cross into the box, finding Sven Bender well positioned to head toward the goal. However, despite the good header, the ball hit the crossbar and went out, leaving Germany very close to equalizing the score. Around the 40th minute, Brazil won a corner, with Neymar executing the cross that was promptly cleared by the opposing defense. However, the ball came back to Neymar, who, even surrounded by opponents, decided to showcase his technical skill with a bold dribble, attempting to flick the ball over a defender's head. But before he could complete the move, Neymar lost possession of the ball, and the play was halted. In response, Germany accelerated the game with a series of quick passes that culminated in Meyer firing a powerful shot from outside the box. Despite a deflection during its trajectory, the ball continued towards the goal. However, the Brazilian goalkeeper was alert and managed to make the save, although the ball nearly crossed the goal line, keeping the score unchanged. Shortly thereafter, the referee blew the whistle to start the second half, which began even more intensely. Right at the 46th minute, Germany tried to press with Klostermann receiving the ball near the area, but his advance was interrupted by a foul committed by Neymar. The infraction, occurring 27 meters from the goal, had the potential to worry Brazil. However, Germany did not have free kick specialists like Neymar. This led Gnabry to take responsibility, but his shot ended up being blocked by the wall, and then the ball was sent out. At the 58th minute, the game took an unexpected turn when Germany capitalized on a passing error by Brazil and quickly organized a counterattack. Toljan, positioned on the right wing, wasted no time and delivered a precise cross to the center of the box. Meyer, alert and well-positioned, received the pass and with a first-time shot directed the ball towards the goal. The Brazilian goalkeeper stretched to his limits, but couldn't prevent the ball from entering, resulting in Germany's equalizing goal. This goal was celebrated enthusiastically by the German players and their coach, who were buoyed by the tie and filled with hope for a possible turnaround in the game. But Neymar was not pleased with this draw. He wanted to change the game. At the 71st minute, the Brazilian standout advanced down the left side and passed the ball to Luan, who was inside the box. Luan lost his balance while trying to control the ball and fell to the ground in an apparent attempt to win a penalty. However, the referee, who was close to the play, chose not to call the foul, seeing no infringement. At the 76th minute, Brazil capitalized on an opponent's mistake, intercepting a pass and launching a counterattack led by Neymar. He advanced and delivered a precise pass to Felipe Anderson, who managed to control the ball and face the goalkeeper. However, under intense pressure from opposing defenders, Anderson lost control of the ball before he could finish the play. Neymar seemed determined to win the game. Moments later, Brazil again capitalized on an opponent's mistake, taking possession in the opposition's defense and initiating a counterattack with Neymar receiving the ball. The Brazilian star found himself surrounded by several opposing players and decided to use his advanced technique to dribble past them and create space to fire a precise shot towards the goal. Despite the beautiful play, the shot lacked the necessary precision, and the ball passed close to the post and went out of bounds. As the game approached the 85th minute, Germany regained possession and started a quick counterattack that ended with Meyer receiving the ball inside the box and firing a shot towards the goal. However, the accuracy of the shot was lacking and the ball ended up going out of bounds. In stoppage time, Brazil orchestrated an attack through a series of precise passes in the opposition's defense, culminating with Neymar receiving the ball outside the area. He decided to take a shot, but the Brazilian star's attempt deflected off an opposing defender and went out for a corner. The 90 minutes ended in a draw, and the referee had to start the first half of extra time. Shortly after the game resumed, Brazil created an excellent opportunity when Gabriel Jesus received a precise pass inside the opponent's box. However, as he tried to dribble past the defender, he fumbled and lost possession before he could finish the play. At the 95th minute, Brazil seized another opportunity by intercepting a poorly executed pass by the opponent and launching a counterattack. Luan received the ball on the attack and tried to dribble past the defenders, but he lost possession before he could complete the play. These moments made it clear that among the Brazilian players on the field, none seemed to possess dribbling skills comparable to Neymar's. Soon after, Germany counterattacked quickly, culminating in a cross to Brandt, who was positioned in the box. He attempted a first-time shot, but his effort lacked precision, and the ball went well wide of the target. Shortly after, the referee blew the whistle to start the second half of extra time. In the early minutes of the restart, Brazil created an excellent chance when Neymar, demonstrating his remarkable vision, sent a precise pass to Felipe Anderson up front. Anderson received the ball and found himself one-on-one with the opposing goalkeeper, who quickly came off his line to make a crucial save, thus keeping the score unchanged. Neymar was eager to secure a victory for Brazil. As the game approached the 110th minute, the Brazilian star received the ball on the attack and opted to attempt a long-distance shot. Unfortunately, the shot was executed with too much force, causing the ball to rise too high and drift far from the target. The frustration was clearly visible on Neymar's face after the unsuccessful attempt. The tension remained high, and the score stayed unchanged until the end of extra time, when the referee blew the whistle, ending overtime and kicking off the thrilling penalty shootout phase. In the penalty shootout, Germany started with Ginter shooting firmly to the corner, with the Brazilian goalkeeper nearly reaching the ball. For Brazil, Augusto was the first to take, sending a strong shot that rattled the net. Germany's second attempt came from Gnabry, who opted for a low shot, almost intercepted by the goalkeeper. On the Brazilian side, Marquinhos executed a precise kick, sending the ball to one side, while the goalkeeper dived to the other. Brandt then scored the third goal for Germany, followed by Rafinha, who scored the third for Brazil. Sula made the fourth successful shot for Germany, while Luan did the same for Brazil, maintaining equality between the teams. However, the fifth shot brought a twist. Peterson from Germany failed to make a good shot, allowing the Brazilian goalkeeper to make a crucial save. This save was intensely celebrated by the Brazilian players, as now only one more goal was needed to secure the championship victory. This was undoubtedly the perfect moment for Neymar to shine in the match. Responsible for the last penalty kick, which could decide the game, Neymar, wearing number 10, felt the pressure of an entire nation. As soon as he received authorization from the referee, he executed an impeccable shot, sending the ball straight to the back of the net. The stadium erupted in euphoria with the decisive goal. The Brazilian players embraced and cried, overwhelmed by the emotion of winning yet another title for Brazil. This victory over Germany held special significance, serving as redemption for the painful defeat suffered in the 2014 World Cup. Neymar emerged as the great hero of the match, not only for the spectacular free kick he scored earlier, but also for sealing the victory with the last and decisive goal in the penalty shootout. It was with great emotion that Neymar led Brazil to its first Olympic gold medal in football. The day the MSN trio rocked the field with a major win in a crucial game was totally epic. The face-off between Barcelona and Roma went down on November 24, 2015 during the Champions League group stage. Barca was on fire, sporting a stacked squad including big names like Piqué, Busquets, Rakitic, and of course the legendary star trio, Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. It was the perfect moment for the MSN trio to shine on the field and score even more love from the fans. The ref kicked off the game that started off intense. Just 2 minutes in, Barca made their first strike with Messi darting to catch the pass, then flicking it to Neymar inside the box. But before Neymar could take a shot, the ref called offside, killing the vibe. Right after, Barca hit back with Messi getting the ball near the box, pulling a slick move to dodge a defender and blasting a powerful shot from outside the box toward the goal. However, the opposing keeper was on his toes and pulled off a great save. Messi looked pumped to crack open the scoreboard. Around the 6-minute mark, Barca launched another attack with Neymar starting a slick play, passing to Busquets, who lobbed it back to Neymar inside the box. Facing the goalie one-on-one, the Brazilian ace slid the ball to Messi, who had an open net and just tapped it in. But before the players could break out in celebration, the ref called offside again. At the 8-minute mark, Barca regained control in midfield and kicked off a fast break, with Busquets sending a killer deep pass to Messi. The Argentine wizard took the pass, stormed the box, and fired a shot aimed at the goal. But alas, it wasn't on target and the ball went wide. Around the 12-minute mark, it was Roma's turn to press with Nainggolan whipping across into the box. Dzeko, well placed and unmarked, got his head on it and powered it toward the goal. But the precision was off, and the ball sailed wide. Now was Suarez's time to shine in the game. At the 14-minute mark, Barca launched an attack with Neymar showing off his skills by delivering a pinpoint pass to Daniel Alves near the box. Facing the goalie one-on-one, Alves chose not to shoot, but instead dished it to Suarez, who was totally unmarked and nailed Barca's first goal of the game. That Suarez goal was the first hint that the MSN trio was about to deliver a killer performance that night. Messi also wanted to leave his mark on the game. By the 17th minute, Barca put together a captivating attack, sparked by Neymar, who kicked off a passing spree with Messi and Suarez. The play ended with Messi getting the ball inside the box, face-to-face with the goalie. With the chill only a player of his caliber could have, Messi lobbed it over the goalie, sending the ball sailing into the net. This spectacular Messi goal from a combo play with Neymar and Suarez was another showcase of the MSN trio's tight teamwork and refined technical skill. At the 21-minute mark, the MSN trio whipped up another attack, with Neymar taking the ball and juking a defender before passing to Messi, who quickly hit it over to Suarez. The Uruguayan striker, upon receiving the pass, spun around and tried to dodge a defender in the box. However, before he could complete his move, the ball was intercepted by the opponents and went out of bounds. Around the 33rd minute, Barca regained possession and kicked off a counterattack with Messi feeding a forward pass to Neymar on the break. But as the Brazilian was sprinting towards the goal, the ref flagged for offside, nullifying the move. At the 41-minute mark, Roma began an attack on the right flank with Maicon, which was cut short by a foul committed by the opponents. Following this, the corner kick came with a cross into the box, but it was intercepted by Barca's defenders, who cleared the danger. Now it was Suarez's turn to steal the spotlight again. As the first half was winding down, at the 43-minute mark, Neymar got the ball and squared off against an opposing defender, slickly dribbling until he broke free to whip across into the box. Initially, the opposing defense managed to clear the ball, but the rebound dropped right at Suarez's feet. Without a second thought, the Uruguayan striker smashed a fierce and precise shot with his right foot, sending the ball screaming into the net for a stunning goal. This spectacular Suarez goal further widened Barca's lead, leaving the fans buzzing with excitement over the team's performance. The ref blew the whistle to start the second half, which kicked off even more intensely. At the 48th minute, Barca won a corner which was played with a quick pass exchange between Messi and Neymar. After several passes, the play ended with Daniel Alves sending an excellent pass to Messi inside the box. The Argentine ace received the ball and quickly fired a shot at goal, but the opposing goalie was alert and made an easy save. Right after, it was Neymar's turn to take a crack at it as he picked up the ball near the box, creating space among the opposing defenders to launch a strong and accurate right-footed shot at goal. However, once again, the opposing goalie was on point and pulled off an excellent save. At the 53rd minute, it was Roma's turn to respond with a string of passes in the attack, ending with Falca getting the ball unmarked inside the box and blasting a powerful shot towards the goal. But Barca's keeper was ready and made a superb save. Despite Roma's push, Barcelona quickly took back control, with Neymar speeding down the field and passing the ball to Messi near the box. The Argentine star pushed into the box, trying to find room for a shot, but a defender managed to block it, sending the ball out. Then, Barca took the corner with a series of passes between Messi, Neymar, and then Suarez, who sent a sharp pass to Messi inside the box. With the ball at his feet, the Argentine wizard was one-on-one with the goalie, but instead of shooting, he opted to pass to Piqué, who found the net open and tapped the ball in. This beautiful goal, a result of a rehearsed play by the MSN trio, was another display of their exceptional teamwork. After the goal, the players celebrated, laughing as if they weren't in a Champions League game, but just enjoying a kickabout with friends. But Messi wasn't satisfied yet. He wanted to extend the lead even further. Around the 59th minute, Neymar got the ball on the left and controlled it with notable elegance, showing off refined technique before moving past the defenders. Entering the box, he passed the ball to Suarez, who quickly handed it off to Messi. With the ball at his feet, the Argentine ace took a first-time shot, but the keeper managed to parry it. However, the rebound fell back to Messi, who didn't waste the second chance and drilled the ball into the net. This fifth Barcelona goal, another play masterminded by the MSN trio, highlighted the brilliance of the players who were putting on a real show on the field. At the 62nd minute, Roma regained possession in midfield and quickly launched a counterattack, with Iturbi speeding towards the opposing goal. As he approached the box, Messi also showed off his defensive skills, sliding into Iturbi to stop the play. For this foul, Messi was handed a yellow card. The free kick, positioned 22 meters from the goal, was an excellent chance for Roma to score a consolation goal and lessen the humiliation they were enduring. Pjanic stepped up for the kick and launched a powerful shot, but the ball hit the wall and was cleared by the defenders. Around the 66th minute, Roma pushed forward with Maiken whipping across into the box. Dzeko, well positioned, managed to shake off his marker and headed the ball toward the goal. However, the header lacked the necessary power, allowing the Barcelona keeper to make an easy save. On the flip side, Neymar was also hungry for action. Right after, Barcelona went on the offensive, with Neymar picking up the ball on the left wing and using his slick technical skills to dribble past the defender and into the box. He then tried to pass the ball to the middle, looking for a teammate, but no one was in position to finish, and the ball just sailed through. Close to the 70th minute, Neymar led another attack from the left side, this time orchestrating a rehearsed team play with quick passes among several teammates until he received the ball back inside the box. With control of the ball, Neymar dodged a defender and carved out space for a shot aimed at the goal. Despite the effort, the shot skimmed just past the post and went out of bounds. A few minutes later, Barcelona returned to the attack with Neymar sending a deep pass to Suarez. With the ball at his feet, the Uruguayan striker faced off against the defense, and as he entered the box, ended up getting knocked down. Suarez appealed for a penalty, but the referee chose not to call the foul. As time ticked on, Neymar was eager to score a goal. At the 75-minute mark, Barcelona launched an attack from the left with Jordi Alba, who whipped the ball into the box, but the opposing defense managed to clear it. However, it quickly came back to Alba, who passed it to Neymar. With the ball under control, the Brazilian star used his slick skills to try and dribble past a defender, but he was brought down inside the box. This time, the referee decided to award a penalty in favor of Barcelona. Neymar stepped up to take the penalty, a perfect moment for him to score in the match. As soon as the ref gave the go-ahead, Neymar took a strong right-footed shot, but the opposing goalie managed to parry the ball. However, Adriano, staying alert, quickly pounced on the rebound and blasted a powerful shot, finding the net and and scoring Barcelona's 6th goal of the game. Despite his team scoring, Neymar didn't join in the celebration, looking upset about missing the penalty. At the 79-minute mark, Barcelona nearly extended their lead when Adriano delivered a superb lofted pass to Messi, who faced the goalie one-on-one in the box. With the ball under control, the Argentine star tried to chip the goalie, but the ball hit his chest and went out of bounds. Right after, at the 81st minute, Roma launched a counterattack from the right with Iturbi, who took on the defense and carved out space to send a cross into the box. Dzeko received the ball and attempted to dribble past the defender, but was brought down in the area, leading the referee to award a penalty for Roma. This was an excellent chance for Roma to score a consolation goal and lessen the embarrassment of the scoreline. However, when Dzeko took the shot, Barcelona's goalie, Ter Stegen, made a spectacular save, keeping Roma's goal at bay. Despite missing a penalty, Neymar wasn't disheartened. At the 86th minute, the Brazilian showcased his technical prowess with an impressive heel pass, tricking the defenders by looking the other way as he sent the ball to Jordi Alba on the attack. Alba received the pass inside the box and made a cross to the middle, but the opposing defense was quick to clear the danger. As the game neared its end, at the 89th minute, Neymar received a killer pass and quickly broke towards the opposing goal. Entering the box and coming face-to-face with the goalie, he shot at the goal. But in the last moment, an opposing defender slid in, blocking the attempt and deflecting the ball out. In stoppage time, Roma initiated a counterattack with Dean swinging across into the area. Dzeko, perfectly positioned in the box, leapt higher than the defenders and headed the ball precisely towards the goal, netting it. This consolation goal from the Roma team wasn't even celebrated as the scoreboard was still humiliating. Shortly after, the referee blew the whistle to end the game. The MSN trio once again showed the world why they were considered one of the most lethal attacks of all time. In that memorable season, Barcelona clinched the treble by winning the La Liga and the Copa del Rey. The exceptional performance throughout the season contributed to Messi winning the Ballon d'Or for the 5th time, further solidifying his legacy in the sport. The day Neymar totally schooled Argentina with Messi on the field was straight up fire. This went down on November 10th, 2016, during a lit match between Brazil and Argentina for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. This face-off, dripping with history and beef, happened in the same Brazilian stadium where Brazil took its worst World Cup L ever, that savage 7-x1 smackdown by Germany. This match was the first time the Brazilian squad with Neymar in the mix hit up the stadium that was the scene of that 2014 World Cup embarrassment. Everyone was buzzing about whether the stadium had some sort of jinx that would hex Brazil. Even though the Brazilian team was kind of feeling iffy, there was one exception: Neymar Jr. Dude wasn't even there for that historic beatdown because of an injury, but now he was back as the main star of the show. His gig was to lead Brazil in this epic showdown against the powerhouse Argentina squad, helmed by Messi, who was riding high as the world's top soccer player at the time. Neymar and Messi, tight bros and stellar teammates at Barcelona, were now going head-to-head as rivals. The game barely kicked off, and Neymar was already showing off his magic, slickly picking off an Argentine pass from Mascherano. After nailing a perfect touch on the ball, the Brazilian superstar didn't blink and launched a lightning attack down the left, blasting past Zabaleta, the Argentine defender, with insane speed. Messi, clocking the threat, dashed after Neymar, trying like crazy to get the ball back. But despite going all out, he just couldn't catch up, left in the dust as Neymar charged ahead. The Brazilian, totally boxed in by a bunch of Argentine players, decided to whip in a cross, but he put too much juice on it, resetting the play. Even though it wasn't a straight-up shot at goal, Neymar's solo move early in the game, snagging the ball from the opposition, was already hinting that he was feeling it that match. The Argentine players, hip to the Brazilian star's mad skills and noticing he was on his game, decided to crank up the pressure on Neymar, stacking up fouls left and right before the game even hit the 10-minute mark. But that didn't stop Neymar from showing off his sick skills. Dude was everywhere on the field, always getting the ball and going for those solo plays. At the 17-minute mark, Neymar got the ball in defense and was shadowed by the Argentine Perez. Instead of playing it safe and passing, Neymar took on the Argentine midfielder in a one-on-one, schooling him and leaving him in the dust. This had two other Argentine players piling on, leading to a foul against Neymar. 3 minutes later, Neymar got the ball again in the same spot, and this time he decided to clown the Argentine midfielder Biglia with an insane move, flipping the ball over his head. That move was all about getting in the heads of the Argentine players, a backward flick with no real need. But with Neymar, you can expect anything, including these kind of mind-blowing tricks. On the other side of the field, Messi was totally dialed into the game too. Catching a cross from the right, the Argentine superstar slickly drew the Brazilian defense, making room to spot Biglia wide open. Thanks to his insane game vision and pinpoint passing, Messi dished the ball to Biglia, who ripped a fierce shot toward the corner of the goal. Lucky for Brazil, goalie Alisson was on his toes and snagged the save. Up to that point, the game was neck and neck, with two of the world's best players repping their home squads, going hard in the paint. The one-on-one showdown between Neymar and Messi was heating up big time. Just 2 minutes after Brazil nearly got scored on, Neymar stepped up and pulled off a dope play, signaling it was going to be his day to shine. Catching a pass on the left offensive side, he pulled a slick first touch, throwing the Argentine defense off balance and setting up Philippe Coutinho for a prime chance to nail a banger. Neymar's assist was just the start of a legendary day for him and the Brazilian squad. After copying that goal, Argentina with Messi at the helm started pressing Brazil hard, looking to level the score. In a clutch moment, during a solo run, Messi got fouled near the Brazilian box, a spot that's prime real estate given his free kick wizardry. Positioned just right for his sweet spot, the hype was real. But at the clutch moment for the free kick, Messi didn't get his power right, and the ball ended up smashing into the wall, hitting Neymar, who was dead set on not letting Brazil lose this match. After the ball went out of bounds and the corner kick was taken, Brazil snagged the ball back and started setting up a sick counterattack, all led by Neymar. The Brazilian ace blazed past the Argentine defense with insane speed, schooling two players with his slick moves. But at the critical moment for the shot, the ball smacked the post. That play had all the makings of another goal for Brazil, but this time, it was just a near miss. Neymar, though, was hell-bent on bagging his goal before the first half was up. And it was in the dying minutes of the first half, at the 45-minute mark, during a dynamic Brazilian attack, that Neymar spotted a golden opportunity he just couldn't pass up. As his teammate Gabriel Jesus pushed forward, Neymar hit the gas, blowing past the Argentine defenders with ease. This move carved out the perfect space for him to receive a sharp pass, putting him one-on-one with the keeper. Showing the ice-cold finish of a top striker, Neymar kept his cool and pulled off a flawless finish, leaving the goalie no chance. By the end of the first half, Neymar had already racked up a goal and an assist, a standout performance in its own right, but he was pumped to keep the show going. Kicking off the second half, Neymar was quick to show he was all about keeping the heat cranked up. In a play where Argentina was trying to keep the ball, Neymar slickly snatched a pass from Biglia and bolted for the attack. His speed and moves were just too much for the Argentine defenders, who he dusted off no sweat. With his sharp eye for the game, Neymar spotted Gabriel Jesus in a prime spot. Even though Jesus didn't manage to finish, the move highlighted Neymar's key role in cooking up offensive chances for Brazil. Messi's Argentina squad, trailing 2-0, was getting more and more shook, desperately trying to whip up plays for a comeback. About 10 minutes into the second half, Messi sparked a quick counter. Pushing up the field, he played a 1-2 with a teammate and then dished it to Di Maria. But Di Maria's shot didn't hit the mark, and the ball went out, crossing the backline. Not long after, Neymar got the ball just past midfield and started tearing up, weaving through the Argentine defenders with wild agility, until he was stopped by a rough tackle from Funes Mori. The ref didn't hesitate to flash the yellow card at the Argentine defender for the nasty challenge. Then, in another Brazilian offensive, this time without Neymar's direct involvement, Paulinho got the ball in the box and banged in another goal, bumping Brazil's lead to 3-0. At that point, Messi and the other Argentine players started to feel like flipping the script was getting more and more out of reach. You could legit see the frustration on Messi's face, who was now just trying to narrow the gap to dodge a bigger embarrassment. Meanwhile, the Brazilian fans, hyped by the solid lead over their archrival, were all lit up, celebrating every moment that locked in Brazil's win. And Neymar? Dude was still showing this was unmistakably his day to shine. In a moment where he took control in midfield, Neymar pulled off another sick move on Biglia, the same guy he had already styled on earlier in the game. After that fire play, Neymar got pumped and pushed forward, but got boxed in by 4 Argentine players, making it almost impossible to keep going with the ball. Minutes later, on a Brazilian counter, Neymar got the ball on the left flank and faced off the Argentine defenders with his signature step-overs. He drew 4 defenders, carving out space for his teammates. Neymar decided to whip in a cross, but sadly, the ball got picked off by the Argentine defender Funes Mori. Still, Brazil kept possession with Gabriel Jesus, who juked the Argentine defender but ended up getting shoved in the box and lost the ball to the keeper. That move looked like a clear penalty, but with the game so much in Brazil's favor, the players chose not to beef with the ref about it. Right after that, Neymar got another shot when he snagged a sweet, long pass. He managed to juke the goalie, but sadly ran out of field before he could finish. It was yet another fire move that could have turned into another goal for Brazil. At this point in the game, the Argentine squad seemed just focused on keeping Brazil from racking up the score, pulling all sorts of fouls to break up Brazil's plays V. As the game was winding down, Neymar got a slick pass from Marcelo, putting him one-on-one with the keeper, but bummer, he couldn't connect right with the ball. Neymar showed some frustration, not so much about the score, but because he knew he blew a clear chance to score. But that didn't kill Neymar's vibe. In less than 2 minutes, Brazil picked off an Argentine pass, and Neymar, chilling on the left flank again, got the ball. With skill and boldness, he played it smart, trying to outmaneuver his opponent, then went for a pass to set up his teammate for the finish. But no luck, the Argentine defense got their act together just in time and cut off the pass to Brazilian striker Douglas Costa. In stoppage time, with just a minute left, Messi kicked off a solo play in a bid to ease the embarrassment his team was facing. The Argentine ace pushed against the Brazilian defense, slipping past a few players, but couldn't carve out room for a legit shot. Messi's only move was to desperately boot the ball before it rolled out, ending up with a shot that flew way off target. Right after that last-ditch Argentine attack, the ref blew the whistle, calling game over. The match wrapped up 3-0 for Brazil, but it felt like it could have been an even bigger beatdown on Argentina. In this game, Neymar was on fire, bagging a goal, dishing out an assist, and pulling off a bunch of moves that shook the Argentine squad, including Messi, who was definitely not thrilled with how things went down.